And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Tigers taking on the Saints. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. All right, first pitch coming up. Reed Stallings trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Reed Stallings with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and had to wait so long for this to happen. But when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. So pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
One away. Take a look at the lineup. In the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. He's there all day.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Two is out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Nobody on. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On a line. And it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if we can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through for the ball. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting in this one, number 4. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's Here's the second baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball there.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Long throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Up the middle, Woodson whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 53.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, number 53. In the air to left center, gets under it. And that ends the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, number 34. High fly ball out to left field. And there's one away. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Under it. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Bryce Shanks. Hey! Right there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Out towards right center field. Full extension. Makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, number 45. That's it. Base hit. So we're aboard to start the inning. Number 45 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
In the air, left field. Shanks makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out. One out man at first. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Out to short. Woodson. Off balance feed. There's one.
He's out.
A double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Ball one.
Well, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Drops in for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. One up, one down.
Number 24.
He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
On the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though. Here's the catcher. Top of the third, no score. And he swings through that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, number 18. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
This one in the air right field.
That ball's foul.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first. One gone. Bottom of the third inning.
Batting in. Attention. Number 5.
Sharp grounder. Screwed for base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Number 5 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. But when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now here is Jack Brooks. one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. It's off the wall. Headed to the plate. Relay throw home. He's got no chance. He's out. Jack Brooks with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. Guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
That is the inning. 3 innings complete, no score. We go to the top of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Reed Stallings. Hey! Right through there for a strike. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's just in front of the wall.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat. Get that first hit at the big league level.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Chopped left side. Crosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Leading off, Drew Smith.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That finds the zone, and it's 0-2. In the air, left field. Chance settles under it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting the right field, number 33.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. In the dirt. Can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
Now, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. We get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach. They're in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first end of the ballgame.
In the air to left center. Under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Now batting the left field, number 7.
Go ahead, run on base. That left fielder is over 1. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. You want to talk about kicking off your Major League career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He had to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, dude, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. This one in the air, center field. Brooks in position. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
And the batter now, Bryce Chance. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. In the air, out towards left center. Touches down, that's a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Bryce Chance with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Hey! Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right side. Moving under it. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. The Saints have the lead, 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, number 5. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out easily.
be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wormburger into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 off with 2 outs. Drew Smith with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get there.
Now it's the right fielder. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dive in, makes the grab. What a play!
A bit of a do-or-die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Number 44 will hit next.
Number 44.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see him double. Right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
As an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That one fouled off. Dominican Republic trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. 2 out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit,
Oh,
check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Webb. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
That's it for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Parker Rhodes appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Sweeney also throwing. Oh, 1 now. That clips a corner.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got it. And 1 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Parker on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Number 7. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. The Saints on top 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ace Reese. He pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slash foul down the right side. And a football field seats.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach. Man, we'd like to have that pitch back. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Should have this one. Timeout. Automatic. Hops the fence.
2 base.
Ace Reese with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and had to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And in second. That one hammered left field. Carrying well. To the right side. He passes second. And he's in there as he tests the arm and left. Well away on the play. Okay, Cindy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a...
Out to short. Throws to first in time.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground and brought that run in.
And now Jacob Parker.
amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in his own first pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Heading one hearts the wall. Safely to second. He's got it going. Jacob Parker with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. The guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get there.
It just shaved his arm. Still two challenges left for them. And right back to the mound. So first, but it puts it off the bat. Now at the plate, Ryder Woodson. Dominican Republic with the go-ahead run at the plate.
That's all about the tempo. Try to short ball, try to track the ball, lock it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Switch to the next to strike it. And look at the damage here. 1-1 in the inning, but they lead two. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Saints have the advantage, 3-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, number 18. Number 18 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. The guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it kind of fits in cleanly.
And a shot to get him a perfect 2-2.
This has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded plainly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Hung up in a rundown now. Relay throw to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, you assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4-3s or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
On the ground. And that's the third out. The Saints on top here, 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, number 44. On the mound now, Josh Harris. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him, as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That one lifted to left. Settles underneath it.
And there's one away.
Late game chance slips by. Streak on the line, but still no homer today.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game.
Swing and miss. There's the changeup. Got it.
6-2-1. Well, he beat himself up all the way back to the bracket. Got to push it in. He just couldn't get to it. That slider settle on him out here in the eighth. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
This one chopped up the middle. Great run on the dive. But saved the first despite a terrific stand there.
A nice diving play at second gave it a great effort. I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stop right there.
So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Ace Reese. He's run for three, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflected right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the road now.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. On the move to the gap. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. He saved the third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. And now looking for a great two-out at bat to tie it up. Probably going to take another base hit, though.
First pitch swinging. At the plate, number 34. Fastball. To the mark. Incredible shot. First, that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. Down the number 2 hitter, Drew Smith. Gone to the bottom of the 8th. In the air, left field. Chance on his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman. So far in his major league debut, he's got 2 hits in his first 3 at-bats.
He's had a great day of play career. The multi-hit games was a great way to start your career.
Ripped on the ground to second. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Leading off, Jacob Parker. First pitch swinging. That's in there for a strike. That's 72. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. John working it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Good eye at the plate, but working hard. So they've still got both their challengers. Here's a 1-2. See it. Strikes it out for the second time today. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Goes up empty. Strike 2. in there for a strike. Towards first, and that's it. He takes it himself to the back. That'll do it. It's the night, and we are tied. That pitch is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And it's fouled off. Through the swing, it's a strikeout.
Now back, the left field.
Our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.